Wealth is not created or destroyed. It is transferred. Markets operate like energy systems. Wealth flows, concentrates, and redistributes from those without a system positioned to capture it, to those who have one. Right now, an estimated 80% of all Bitcoin market activity is driven by pre-existing algorithmic trading. That is hundreds of billions in market energy already in motion, every hour, every day, energy that until now flowed entirely past the individual investor. LumenBotFi was built to let users automate the capture of that flow inside their own exchange accounts. In 2015, the CFTC designated Bitcoin a commodity, establishing the legal foundation that makes systematic algorithmic trading on Bitcoin spot markets viable at individual scale. That ruling opened a door. LumenBotFi was built as a tool that lets users access that same systematic approach inside their own exchange accounts. It was built on a proprietary legal construct that exploits that gap directly, enabling accredited investors to establish exclusive private trading funds and giving retail participants institutional caliber execution within minutes of setup. The methodology at the core of LumenBotFi is not a recent invention. That is precisely what makes it powerful. Systematic deployment protocols, disciplined entry points, exit targets, and position-building logic. The same foundational approach institutional capital has relied on for decades. The framework that governs every trade maps four forces: energy, money, information, space-time. These are the forces that define every tick of Bitcoin's price, and their intersections form the deterministic patterns our system is built to capture with precision. Systematic protocols, preset entry and exit parameters, AI-enhanced execution, the same proven logic whether you deploy $100 or $10 million. Every dollar is treated identically, because this system doesn't care about the size of your position, it cares about the structure of the market. Here is exactly how it works. No complexity, no abstraction. LumenBotFi deploys paired algorithmic bots on Bitcoin spot markets, one capturing upward movement, one capturing downward, running simultaneously at all times. Neither bot requires a directional prediction. Together, they capture the oscillation, Bitcoin's constant natural energy, in both directions at once, creating a balanced motion. When a cycle completes, gains are taken in Bitcoin, added directly to your position on your exchange. Every completed cycle means more Bitcoin in your account. The accumulation is steady, systematic, and independent of Bitcoin's price direction. Before serious capital moves, serious investors need to understand one thing above all else: control. LumenBotFi connects to your exchange via API keys that you create, own, and can revoke at any moment. Those keys carry trade-only permissions. The transfer function is deliberately disabled. Your Bitcoin cannot be moved, sent, or withdrawn by anyone but you. We operate exclusively on Bitcoin spot markets. No leverage, no derivatives, no margin, no exceptions. Deploy across up to 15 of the world's leading exchanges, with identical systematic parameters running. No custodial risk, no counterparty exposure, no black box. Your Bitcoin is yours, every second on your exchange, verified by you. Consider what traditional Bitcoin mining actually requires: hardware costing tens of thousands of dollars, electricity that never stops, data centers, cooling systems, and technical maintenance, with a 12 to 18-month equipment payback period before a single dollar of profit. LumenBotFi built a different kind of Bitcoin miner entirely. No electricity cost, no hardware, no infrastructure, no depreciation. The fuel is Bitcoin's own market energy, and the output is Bitcoin deposited directly into your account. The system runs on user-defined automation rules inside your own exchange. The system LumenBotFi has built operates as a perpetual motion machine in the digital financial space. The factory side scales trading products, subscription tiers, private fund structures, managed strategies. The digital miner side harvests Bitcoin from market energy, feeding the system. Each side fuels the other. More users strengthen the system. A stronger system attracts more capital. More capital amplifies every output. The loop reinforces itself. The private trading system delivers in perpetuity, transferable across generations. The AI race has corporations building infrastructure that most people will never directly benefit from. Massive systems, trillion-dollar build-outs, technology already in existence, newly assembled, leaving the individual investor excluded, confused, and shut out. LumenBotFi did what Henry Ford did. Henry Ford didn't invent the engine or the wheel. He deployed the assembly line, the arrangement of existing components that made personal transportation available to everyone. The Model T didn't create a new invention. It created a new era. The methodology behind LumenBotFi already existed. Systematic deployment logic proven across decades of institutional use. The infrastructure already existed. Established platforms serving millions of users, processing billions in daily volume, running reliably long before LumenBotFi deployed a single strategy. What no one had done was find the legal key, the regulatory architecture that makes all of it accessible to the investor at any level. We didn't build the road, we built the vehicle, so the individual investor could finally travel it. Whether you are deploying your first position or scaling to institutional size, the system applies identical precision. That is the breakthrough. That is why it scales. This model elevates every participant into an autonomous financial powerhouse, on infrastructure that has never failed at scale. The ground floor is now. The assembly line is running. The legal key is ours. LumenBotFi is not a concept, not a projection, not a roadmap. Bots are deployed. Cycles are completing. We're in user accounts right now today. Every participant verifies results directly on their own exchange. Not our dashboard. Their exchange. Their Bitcoin. Their numbers. We operate in full regulatory compliance. CFTC Commodity Framework, SEC, FinCEN, OFAC, and GDPR standard data protections. Legal, auditable, built to last across market cycles and decades. Every category that defines a generation has a window, a narrow moment before institutional capital arrives, fills the early structures, and prices out the people who hesitated. Amazon had that window. Tesla had it. What those moments shared was not obvious value. It was a pattern, visible only to the people positioned to see it, and willing to move before the crowd confirmed it. Algorithmic Bitcoin treasury management has that window right now, today. 3 years from now, this category will be institutional standard. The large players will have arrived. The early structures will be filled. Retail participants, LumenBotFi.com. Plans start at $50 per month. LumenBotFi. Every move Bitcoin makes, automated according to your own rules. Become your own bank.